again. Let's get started implement the code for the application. So what we did in the previous video, we just designed the UI. And how the UI appear in the emulator in this way, you know that the application first time he will start from this, the main face, and the main face look for any activity that has this filter. Then he will go to the code, which is this file. This file, which is you now name it here. And when this file fired, automatically have a method named onCreate. This will be fired automatically when that file called, and this one will show you this activity, this layout, which is r.layout.activity main. So r mean resource, layout.activity main. So he will show you this activity, and this is the way how it works. Now let we start manage this part. What I want to do, I want to get from this one discipline on this one using this button. So first of all, I want to access to the button. So to access to the button from the code, I have to give it ID. So let me give it BU here in the ID part. Click on it and give it BU find age. Okay, done. So this is the name of it. So now to access to this button in the code, you have to go here, and I will write my code inside this button. Why inside this event? Why inside this event? So because this look like as main function, so you have to define your method inside it. So because if you add it here, you will not know about it, so you have to define it here. So what the name of the event, the button, name it BU find age. Make sure click enter, so he will import this line for you. Okay, don't do it in this way, don't write it in this way, BU find age. So you will not get anything. Why? Because you didn't import the third-party library for Kotlin, and this is big problem that means you didn't be in. So make sure you say BU find and wait for autocomplete. If it doesn't show, click Control space, then you will see it, then you click enter, he will add it for you, and he will also import this line for you. Then you say just what I want to do for this button. This button have a lot to do with. So for example, if I just go here, I want to set the text, change the text. Well, the property for the text here, the property of the text, if you see it here, name it text. So to access to this property, I write the ID name dot property name, same as a class. So you say okay, in the code you say property name dot text, then you could set it to any text that you would like find age. Okay, so you set the text. But what I want to do, I don't want to set the text for now. I want to listen to the event. So if I just say dot on, okay, he will show me list of the events that attached to this button. I could use it. So I say on click, look for on click listener, which is this event. Okay, on click listener. See how I click Control space so he could show me autocomplete. Then here you go. This is my function. So here in this function, I could write any code. This code will fire when button is clicked. Okay, this code will fire when anyone click the button. So think about what I want to do. Okay, I want to read the input from this one, so I have to give it ID. So let me give it ID txt year of birth. Okay, so year of birth, I give it this ID, save. So to access to this properties in this object, I want to read the text. I have to say what? Text year of birth dot text. So okay, you say in this way, variable year. Okay, and this variable year of birth will equal what? Will equal txt what? Year of birth dot text, because I'm reading the text. But wait a second, this one have to be what? Have to be integer. So I need to convert this string to integer. They don't have direct method to convert to integer. First of all, you have to convert it to string, then you convert the string to integer. Okay, make sure from this one. Because why? Because to init. So why this happen? I will tell you in seconds. So the input field here it is text input field. So any data that the pupil entered here should be a text. So first of all, to get that data, you have to say the object name dot properties name, same as object-oriented programming. Then you convert everything to string. Now I have data to string, but I want it as integer. I say to integer, then I get it as integer. Because this value will never change, so it's better to define it as val, not var. Okay, because I don't plan to change this value. Now I want to find age. Okay, I say val my age, or my age in this way, will be equal to what? To current year, which is 2017, minus year of birth. Okay, now I have my age. So now what I want to do, I want to show my age in where? I want to show it here in this one. So I have to give it ID first of all. I will name it text view show age. Okay, so what I want to do, I want to access to this properties to show the age. That means object name dot properties name text show age dot text. So what I do, this, I say yes, that one. I say this way, I say text view show age dot text. I want to set the text. Same way when I read the text, I would show it my age. You cannot say directly my age. You will get a problem. Why? Because this one expects you send him something like string, and this one is integer. So whenever you want to add text, you have to say dot string to convert it to string. Okay? Or you could do concatenate, the way that you know that about the concatenating by doing this way. Say your age is like, then they give it this variable years, so you could see them. So this is another way. So do you see how I did the work? First of all, I try to listen to the button event. When where I put the code, I put it here. I cannot add it outside this one because no one knows this event. It have to be inside this code, because I want to say, hey, when the button load, when the activity load, please start listening to anyone who want to click on the event on the button. When someone click, you bring the text, change the integer, minus 2017, show it to me as age. So now, boom, you will be all set and he will show you the age correctly. So this is very, very basic process to work with any object. So any object, to start using it, first of all, go and give it ID. Then you could access to any properties in that object by writing ID name dot the properties name. See this one? I read the text. This one, I set the text. This one, even the events, like object, the ID name dot the event name, which is still really, really easy and straightforward, and there is no problem to do that. So yes, let me run it and let's wait for some time and see how it is going. Here we go. If I just go here and try to input something, okay, 1990, boom, he showed me your age 27. Okay, this is $sign. I just need to remove it. Addition $sign. And also this is 2017. I have to get the current year. So I say current year. How I could get current year? You know that I could get it by using calendar. Okay. Hopefully click Control space so he will load the calendar dot get instance dot get. Okay, you say calendar dot year, and boom, you're done. Like you're getting current year, and instead using this one, you replace it with this one, and you're still getting same result without any problem, which is again like good thing to do, so your application will work on the different device with different version. Whenever the years change, like when it be 2018, 2019, the application is still working without any problem, because this line will get the current date, current time or current year from the device by reading this year, and he will show it to, who will get it as a variable. Then you could subtract the current year from the year of birth, and you could find the person age, and still, but the application will be more flexible to work with. So if I just say again 1990, enter, he could show me your age is 27 without any problem. So yes, this is very basic process. So now what we understand, whenever I want to have any event for listening, I have to add it inside on create. But I don't think this makes sense. By the end, the on create will be too big with too many lines of code. Is there any other options? Yes, there is. So if I just click on the button here, I see the button have event name it button click, which is this one, on click. Let me name it bu find age. Okay, find age event. So this is the name. So if I click enter, then I click go to the text, I will see he add android.onClick, which is this event. And he give me error on it. When I hit on it, he show me this one. If I just click here, now if I click here, he have to implement the method for me. But if somehow he doesn't implement the method for you because there's a problem in the IDE, you have just to go here and outside of this method, but inside the class, like here, you just say func, the method name, then you say view, colon, then you say view, not func, fun, not func. So, but just wait, the view, when you say view, you have to wait it to do autocomplete, or you say control space, then he show you this one, you click enter, so he will import the view for you. After he import the view for you, just open a bracket, close it, and you could take your code from here and move it here. And this one, just let me just highlight it so you will understand it was here using to the fire when someone click on the button. So now this is I change it to comment, so it will not happen, it will not run. So and this the idea of this one, this button will be fired when anyone click, or this event fired when anyone click on this button. Why? Because now I'm using the XML. I'm saying, hey, this XML will connect it with this event. So what he will do, he will just go and look in the activity for event with the same that name, and he tried to fire the app instead of adding all the on event on listener here, and still I get same result without any problem. So use the one that you feel you are happy with, but I really encourage you using this one, this name button, function, then the name of the event, whatever name you want to give it here, whatever the name you give it here in the UI, or the names that I suppose that the name that you have it here, whatever the name you have it here, you just go here in the code and say fun, the name, then you open a bracket view, then colon, then you say view in capital. This view should be in capital, then open a bracket and close it. So now, yes, it still will give me same result without any problem, and I should be okay, or should be good to go. So one final thing to do, I say 1990, hit, you say your age 27. Somehow in the next some videos you may see the word protect before the function, and may this protect case error in for some devices. So you see here when you add a protect, you say, hey, you could clean this code. You just click here, clean the code, and just take this one because no longer needed. So just remove it. So yes, this is how it works. Hopefully you understand different way. Hopefully the idea behind this video, I just teach you how to access to any object using the id.the properties, any properties that you would like, and how everything should be in text format, and you have to change it to integer so you'll be able to do subtract or multiplication. Okay, one final thing before to go. If you see the name of the application startup, I want to change the name. If I just go to Memphis, I would see here I have the name of the application. If I just click command or control, then go here, it will take me to this file, which is this one. So this one, string, will hold the application name. Name it app name. Just change it. For example, find my age. And if you just go back now to the UI, you will see the application name is changed. So yes, this string will hold the application name, and we'll go on details about these things. So here we're done. Thank you for watching, and see you next.